Here, welcome you back. Another episode of Day Zero. We've got the quartet with us, the powerful one, the spiritual one, the immaculate one, me, the one. Guys, how are we doing? All right. Are we okay?
The
I
Define
Quatrain
just
okay.
Quartet.
I just want
Okay.
to know if
Okay.
Netanyahu's dead or not. I don't give
Or
a
do you
fuck about nothing else.
do you see
Is
him
he
raise his
supposed to be?
hand up? He's like, I have 5 fingers, everyone, count them.
Yeah, but now people are fucking zooming in on the screen and they're saying the screen had a date from like 2024. So they AI'd a video and stuck him in it is what the new thing is.
We'll see.
Oh.
We'll see.
Him in a cafe with a stupid video that's questionable and also the coffee. I guess he picks up the coffee and the coffee is like full to the top and it's got this like leaf. It's got like a pattern on it, like a leaf pattern that they drew on it, right? And then he picks it up and the cup like turns at an angle where it should have spilled and then it doesn't spill. And then he takes a big sip off of it, but it's still at the fucking top level with the fucking leaf image on the top of the coffee. So people are thinking this is bullshit. Like, if you want to show that he's still alive, you need to have him like meet with Trump or something, or meet with somebody in a fucking place where they do a live broadcast, not some stupid video from a cafe that was actually closed. It was supposed to be from today, and it was actually closed.
Well, you'll
because of
know
bombing.
at some point because he's made like what 7 trips to the U.S. this presidency. So like at some point he'll have to make his 8th trip, but that'll
didn't
never
even
happen,
know-
right?
I didn't know this was a question whether he died or not until right now. And then I was looking at my Twitter right now, and someone said Netanyahu can't actually die until we find all of his Horcruxes. That's the task now. Where does he
Or-
hide them?
Or we have to find like
Damn.
his the earth from the ground from which he truly came to bury him in, so he'll stay dead. Which is in Poland.
Or the moon.
Somebody tried telling me that he's really Israeli because he was born in Tel Aviv. I'm like, cocksucker, his parents are from Poland. He's an anchor
I just
baby.
realized that Israel means the people of the church, not fucking God's chosen people as like a race, but like people who go to church. And that the people who changed the meaning of Israel to like a political state were who? The Rothschilds. And that
Yeah.
they did this also by encouraging a literalist interpretation of the Bible called what? I forget. Dispensanistic something.
Yeah.
What the fuck ever.
Yeah.
And that's why we now have this concept of Israel as God's chosen people. Because the whole time I've been like, well, it's really obvious that that's not what the Bible says. So even if you like the Bible, if you like decided that Israel as a country is like this special people, like that's not what's going on. Also, really obvious that Jesus says them motherfuckers is demons. Also, those are actually the people who killed Jesus, even if nobody likes to say it. And so super confusing why Christians are like, oh, Israel, we have to do everything for Israel. And I'm like, oh, of course the Rothschilds are behind it. Of course
And
they
if
are.
God was choosing people, why would he choose them?
He would choose the people who fucking love God, which is anybody who does. There's not a fucking color or a shape
I mean,
to
just
it.
look at them.
Just look at them.
Just look at you.
And don't they have like the most pedophile friendly fucking laws or something? Don't they like help
They're a
pedophiles escape
fucked up
justice left and
situation.
right?
They love fucking kids. They love protecting people who are fucking kids. It's a screwed up culture, man.
Muslims and Jewish
Inverted.
people, I'm telling you what. Not
I mean,
all.
and the other surrounding cultures, there's a lot of inbreeding going on too, so that's not great either.
I think inbreeding leads to pedophilia. I think you have to have like a low IQ and like some demons in you, and that's what inbreeding gives you. So
Yeah, I think so. I think it puts you in a position where pedophilia isn't such a leap. Although, you know, to be fair, there's a bunch of really like high IQ lunatics running the world who are insane pedophiles as well. So it's not limited to just IQ, but
true.
still, I think
It's like on the
if
bell
you're
curve, like the lowest and the highest end up being the same in many ways.
totally scary.
Terrifying, really.
So the amount of propaganda I've seen this week has been the most of all time. Of all time. Like, I've never seen another fucking anything event ever that's commanded such levels of outright disprovable bunk propaganda. Anybody says America's winning this war is a fucking idiot or a liar.
Oh yeah, they're losing badly.
Getting smoked. And motherfucking this is great. Like, you know, people over the decades, they've kind of tried to convince us that Iranians are a bunch of fucking sand niggers who fucking don't know shit and they're stupid and they wear a turban and they fucking are not like intelligent. They just kind of the image they've put forth of these bunch of sand people, right? And that is so not the truth.
Yeah,
They're and now that they're
definitely.
getting intelligence from China and fucking Russia, like anything that happens to them, no matter how big or small, they know exactly who did it, where it came from, and all that shit. And the missiles that took out Karg Island came from the UAE, which is where Dubai is, right? So what the fuck does Iran do today? They told everybody in the UAE to evacuate because they're
Uh-oh.
coming. Yes, that means they're going to destroy Dubai, gone off the face of the fucking earth. And it's funny because they're pointing out all the Muslim traitors. That Shia, Sunni doesn't matter to me, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter to them at the end of the day. They're seeing these people partner with America and the devil, right? And so every time I see these missiles fly from fucking Iran, I get chills. It's awesome. The greatest thing that could fucking happen. And it's teaching a lesson to these other Muslim traitors not to get in bed with the United States.
Did you see any of Richard Medhurst's coverage of the before and after pictures, satellite images of U.S. bases in the region?
I
Because
did
it's
actually.
pretty good.
Yeah. He's an interesting character. I can't really figure him out, but he does post some good content.
Okay.
And
So
the Americans are telling us that the bases are fine, everything's working, and it's like
The bases are not fine.
yeah.
The communication of the bases is not fine. It maybe like, the bases are big and there's plenty of, places left to hit. So how do you define fine? But the satellite, well, what Richard was explaining was that, like, even under the best of circumstances, it's an 8-year project to rebuild that satellite. There's only like a couple of them that exist in the world. One of them was $1 billion. The other one was $500 million, and they put missiles right through them. And it's those big, circular sphere type radar, mysterious radar installation things that you just knock them out. And then they have knocked out all the communications used to deal with the THAAD missiles as well. And then they imported the THAAD missile system from South Korea out to the Middle East. And apparently, and I was not familiar with this, but apparently the agreement to put that THAAD missile system in South Korea was such a controversial move that it created a boycott from China against South Korea.
Well, and now the South Koreans are pissed because they're losing that system and they're worried about North Korea. And so America is doing a fantastic job of pissing everyone off. As soon as the fucking temperature went up in the kitchen, fucking America dipped. They dipped from their bases and they took all their shit, and everyone in the Muslim countries were like, what the fuck? We had a deal. You're supposed to save us. And it just goes to show that you can't save shit from missiles. These air defense systems are
you can't trust the American empire, and you can't work with the Israelis on anything.
Well, Iran said that the war's not going to be over until the complete destruction of Israel. Hey, I'm okay with that.
But what will happen first is the American military bases.
Okay. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. Niggas been talking all this time. Motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing. Because if he was, you would have been done it.
The Iranians are doing it. They blowing shit up in Israel.
No. But why do you wait? I ain't got to tell nobody what I'm gonna do. If I want to go and destroy a country, I don't have to say a fucking word. All I got to do is just start shooting missiles, and I'm gonna send niggas in there to start blasting folks in the street.
Yeah, there's theater though. Some of this is theater.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Ain't nobody doing shit. Like we've got a misconception of good guys and bad guys in this grand scheme of everything globally when it comes to countries. All of them are pieces of shit. Okay, and it's collective. This is all there is to it. So like when people's like, oh, I'm gonna wipe this out, I'm gonna wipe that out. You're not wiping shit out, okay? Because back in the day when they were ready to wipe something out, they would go and destroy the whole town. Like they would literally burn the shit to the ground, There ain't nobody left. We drag the women off. We kill
But
your
they've been
kids.
doing
We
that in
kill all the
Gaza
men.
for 3 years.
But there's still folk there.
Yeah.
And there's still folk hanging around. When I'm talking about wipeout, I'm talking about I'm going through there. Anybody who's breathing, I'm putting them down. All right.
Dresden.
You ain't got
That'd
our
take a while.
colors. Yeah, you ain't got our colors. Hey, well, if we got to stay day and night, how long do I need to stay up? If I'm coming for the complete annihilation, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I'm cut off any resources to the country. Like I'm going full force. This half-ass shit where they send some missiles up in the air, and I don't know whether it's true or not, but I see Israel out here with their space lasers shooting the shit out the sky, and I'm just like, what are we actually doing? Okay, are niggas for real, or are they just bullshitting me? I want somebody to get for real. All right, roll up in there now. If you
Use a
say you
nuke.
about the full destruction, I want you to roll up in there and I want you to start fucking shit up. And I'm talking about, and this sounds terrible, but that's whoever is there that don't wear my colors. I don't shed a tear. Everybody's got to go. This is the full wipeout. This is God sending
Yeah.
Israel into the promised land. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. They said, I told you to kill everybody. You can't leave anybody standing, because if you
Well,
leave
they all
somebody
took the
standing, it's
shots.
gonna be corrupted.
They all took the shots. That's pretty good. It's pretty close.
That's
to
my
getting
only
them all.
problem. That's my only problem with any of these this beef with any of these countries and all this stuff. Oh, we win. Oh, we didn't win. Well, I don't know, because I didn't get the full annihilation of that particular area, and you take it over. That's what I'm looking. Okay, us as normies.
It might
I
take a
still
while.
consider myself a little bit of a normie. You know what I'm saying? But normies are like, okay, we're gonna go through there, and we're taking over, right? And then you're like, well, it don't look like we took over anything. It looks like they're still running the shit. So you said we
Well,
won, but how do I know we won? It ain't ours. Like,
oh,
usually got to.
you know you didn't win because he's saying we won. That's how you know we didn't win.
I don't even know if
Oh,
in
okay,
fifth
but
generation nonlinear warfare, this is like the peak of World War III or like the aftermath of it. I don't know how we would even measure that, because, like you said, like the what changes is not necessarily at like the governmental institutional level, right? It's like what
Mhm.
actual property changed hands, or who controls oil, money, energy now that didn't before. Like those are the things that would matter, not an actual change. Nobody's changing anybody's governmental structure, right? For the most part. I don't know. That seems like fifth generation nonlinear warfare in general is like it's information warfare. It's like propaganda warfare. And then it's like the control of actual resources and what people believe about it in general, if you had to summarize it, right? So yeah, who wins and when, and what is the end result? Like, how do we even know it's over when it's over? Is it ever going to be over? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
In the same way as what they're talking about, like the Cold War and all that stuff. I'm just like, what we talking about? Are we talking about anything? Or are we just occupying time? I mean,
We're
that's
just in between wars.
It's pretty
I
weird
mean,
though
that's all
too.
I
Like
wanna know.
Cuba just what Trump like tweeted something about Cuba, and then Cuba's like, okay, yeah, we'll totally give up whatever, and all the people there are like, fuck communism, and you're like, that's all it took? You guys are just done now being like Chinese or whatever? He just tweeted a thing? I don't even know.
I guess it's that simple. I don't even know what to believe.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not there. I'm not in Iran, so I ain't even got a clue, like at all, from either side. Like everybody's doing all this talking about what they're going to do. I see. It's kind of like peacocks. So they spread out the feathers and all that stuff. They look big, but I mean, what you about to do? Are you gonna do anything? You gonna be about it? Or you just gonna talk shit?
I talked to Patrick Henningsen, who was in Tehran. He went there after the big protests and everything, all the alleged protests, but they weren't protests. They were pro-government support. So like even that story was bullshit. Story of slaughtering tens of thousands of people that were like anti-government. It was like it didn't happen. So like that story's bullshit. So but I always worry, like, I get it. Like, I think it's legitimate that Israel and Iran hate each other, but I think they also have, there's also weird ways in which they work with each other. But the thing that makes me like very suspicious of everybody is how they were all on board with the COVID stuff, and that's just an obvious global psyop. And the fact that they all came to an agreement on that, like the same way they all come to an agreement on Antarctica. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
can't come to an agreement on anything, but they all vaccinated their population. So it's like, how much of this is pro wrestling? Like, how much of this is just like made for TV stuff to get us to feel a certain way, for the bankers to make more money, for us to give up our rights, for us to redraw the maps in the Middle East and cleanse a bunch of people and make a bunch of money and traffic a bunch of bodies and organs and shit like that. Like, you know, it's a great money making scheme for all these motherfuckers. And I think we're being like propagandized in a major way. As Cory said, last week might have been the greatest like week of propaganda. I don't know. It was hard to keep track of it all.
And it's not even good. It's not even good propaganda. Like
we have high standards. That's why.
Right. That's true. That's true. See, when they really designed our propaganda systems back in like the 40s, working with the British, that playbook has like applied to everything ever since. But we kind of know what the playbook is now, right? The application of propaganda and all that, and it's so easy to tell.
It's so helpful when you it's like work. It's like if you'd worked on David Copperfield's crew, you'd be like, I understand how all of the tricks are made, done, performed. I understand the angles, the mirrors, all that shit. It's like now when you hear a news broadcast, and that's one of the things I did my Anarchapulco presentation on was the media, Operation Mockingbird, propaganda, all that stuff. But it's like when you know what you're looking for, then you can see it. It's like spraying luminol on it, you know, and turning the black light on. It just glows. You just go, I can see it everywhere. But if you don't know what you're like, the language is a good one, because it's like you got to learn. It's almost like learning shorthand or something. Like when they say shit, this makes me crazy. Then they say like sources close to the president's thinking said on Tuesday that, you know, he's thinking of. Fuck does that mean? Doesn't mean anything. That is the ultimate nothing Barnum statement. Like, I mean, so once you go through all of that, like when I sit in the living room and watch the nightly news, which I never do, but every now and then it will happen, and my wife is sitting across from me, I know that I am watching a much different version of the news than she is, and it takes every ounce of restraint for me to just keep my mouth shut and not be like, this is bullshit right there.
That's what's fun about watching the news. You got to be like, well, that's bullshit. Fuck that person. Here's what's actually, this is what they're actually saying. Like,
that guy's a pedophile.
That's the fun part. Yeah, that guy's a pedophile. That guy eats babies. I don't know. When I was moving to Bahrain, I have investigated first, right? And I'm pretty intelligent, and I at the time was already used to going off mainstream, right? So I had like activist posts like Charlie has now, right? And like even like RT and Press TV, and just to get like the international scope and Al Jazeera and every source I could think of from every spectrum possible, including the mainstream, to see like what's going on in Bahrain. And nothing was going on about it. It was like the safest, most stable country, and everybody said so, and nobody had anything bad to say. And I was like, well, that's crazy. So cool. Let's go there. We'll move there. And then even living there for a while, I had no idea. Nothing seemed to be going on. It was all fine, except sometimes my eyes would hurt. And I was like, why do my eyes just sting sometimes? Someone's like, oh, it's the tear gas. And I was like, tear gas? And they're like, yeah, it's a very small country, right? So I was like, oh, where's the tear gas? They're like, oh, it's just the places that you're not really allowed to go. And I was like, okay, what's happening here? And it was obviously remnants of, or the bulk of, or who knows what part of Arab Spring was still happening there. But they did such a good job suppressing it that not even the alternative thinkers knew what was happening. And even while I lived there for months, I didn't see a fucking drop of it. I was free to go anywhere. I had a driver that would take me anywhere, and I didn't see fucking any of it until I met a local who knew exactly where to go. And then we went, and then we saw the burning tires and the tear gassing and the fucking riots and all the shit.
Wow.
But we didn't see that before. And then our driver disappeared, and everyone's like, where'd the driver go? Oh, we don't know where the driver went. And then he showed up a few weeks later, and he had been abducted by the secret police and put in a black site and tortured for 2 weeks, and then just dumped on the road. And luckily someone found him and picked him up. But here's our driver back now after having been tortured by the government for 2 weeks. None of that. we could find anywhere. So, and even when we were living there, it was hard to find out. And it's a tiny, tiny country. So I don't even know if people are in a place if they know exactly what's going on there, right? And people say like, oh, I saw this protest or that protest, pro or anti. Well, we don't know how big was it or how big wasn't it, or who actually promoted it. Was all of it by the Chinese billionaire fucking Neville, whatever his fucking name is, right? Or was it actually organic? Or is there even such a thing anymore? Like, it's so weird that even reality, you don't necessarily know like what you're seeing or what you're not.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is true.
Dubai's fucked.
Yeah.
All right,
See,
I
mean-
thought Dubai was one of those places they said that you could leave your Rolex sitting on your windshield for 500 days, and you come back and it still be sitting there or some dumb shit.
because the
It's
Indians
like,
are
Maybe that's true,
terrified.
but it doesn't matter if
I'm like,
missiles are flying.
oh, okay. So
Yeah.
they got to catch some heat too. Oh, Dubai. Come on, man. That's just where the whores go out there and get shit on and get a few
my God.
dollars.
Yeah.
So speaking of another like instance in my life where you have to put the filter on and not allow your work to cross over into your personal life, when my daughter is running into the grocery store and makes a comment about getting chocolate or something. She was with her friend about getting Dubai chocolate, and I was just like, I know
Like,
the
why is
origin
that?
of that, and
Why
it's
is
What's
that
so
with
a
this
thing now?
pistachio,
awful,
man?
and I
It's the
can't tell you.
pistachio.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with, the origin of Dubai chocolate.
No, I don't know the origin. I just know that shit that's gotten popular over the past about 2
It's
years.
just 700
Okay, so let
calories
me
in every
explain
bite.
why it's gotten popular over the last 2 years. So this is the reason why I had to have a little self-restraint with the story. Did not share it with the 14-year-old. They were abducting Instagram models in Dubai, taking them out on yachts and banging them and beating them up, doing all kinds of shit to them. They've been doing that for fucking decades. Not limited to Instagram models. They've been doing it to models since they started building, since Emar and Nikhil started building the Palm Jumeirah and the Palm Diera and the in the world and all those places, back in 2005 and moving forward. So this has been a 20-year project of just raping Western women, raping Eastern European girls, holding their passports against their will. But the Emiratis love shitting on them. They love shitting on them. That's their thing. And it became a thing in that community. The Dubai chocolate is when you get shit on by an Emirati on some yacht somewhere, some blonde Instagram model whose world has just been turned upside down now that she's realized what's happened.
Oh my
So,
god.
And
so
it was
it'd be green
so
in color.
it had nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Just
that,
the chocolate
so what
Dubai part.
happened was that
Okay.
when you searched, so what happened was that in an attempt to search wash Dubai chocolate, they then went out and created an entire industry, an entire brand, an entire concept of chocolate with like pistachio in it and called it Dubai chocolate. Dubai doesn't make chocolate. They're not known
Dude.
for their chocolates. There's no origin of chocolate. It's not a chocolate kingdom. It's not any of that shit. It is strictly, and the reason why you've heard about it in the last 2 years is because of this. They are doing that so that it will search engine wash Dubai chocolate and pull up anything other than their guys shitting on Instagram models.
Wow.
And so when my daughter's like, we're going to look into Dubai chocolate, I was like, I can't talk about that.
But
Dude, they
I
probably
will
shit in
say,
it.
yeah, I will say this. Like, I would say at least a good 98% of them going to get taken on. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. They ain't shocked. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If the payouts well, they're like, you gotta take one for the team. You know what I'm
You gotta be
saying? Because
treated
they ain't
like a
gonna do nothing
toilet.
else. What else they gonna do? Look, I've just come to the
Drugs.
realization. Hey, some of the women out here, whoredom's just gonna be their life. Okay, they got no other skill. They do got a pussy though. All right, so I mean, that's just Just where they're going to head to. It's been like that forever.
It's
what I
and it's
got.
the greatest. It's the greatest supply chain hack ever, too, because you've got it, you
Yeah.
sell it, you still got it. You know what I mean? It's great, but there is there's a window. Unfortunately, you hit a wall at some point.
Yeah,
What
there
is
is one.
Maybe quite literally,
every
you hit a
once in a
wall.
while. Yeah.
What does this comment mean? Same as with Frozen from Disney. What is that search washing? What is Frozen hiding?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no,
Oh, I don't know about
maybe
the
I don't
Frozen.
want to know.
Fuck, maybe now.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what Tesla.
now I gotta
Tesla's,
go.
I love this term. I've never heard this term before, search washing, but that's what Tesla was too. They're like, don't look into free energy. Just look at the car, Tesla. Like, right? It's harder and harder to find that. There's a ton of them actually. Where they took like an actual thing that's cool to know about, and they called a business that so that you can't actually find the thing that's cool to know about. Not that
It's a
it's cool to know
brilliant
about
idea.
shitting on people, but like, you know.
Like, if you think about it, and you're Dubai, and you've got this problem, like image problem, and you've got all the money in the world essentially to throw at tourism and things like that. I'm not even saying that I hate it as an idea. Like, I think it's actually quite brilliant as a deflection strategy to do that. And you sell it like you wrap it in gold. I don't know. I've never had it before, but like you wrap it in gold and make it super expensive and make it super, like feel like it's fancy and it's but that's just not what it's about.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's something else. If somebody gives you Dubai chocolate, you just
throw it
have to have that conversation with them.
You know,
Okay,
have
well,
to.
that's terrible because it's everywhere now. Like, I mean, like
I
it's
know.
literally everywhere now, and it's not cheap either.
Accidentally started a trend. And
Yeah,
now
and
it's
look,
gonna
some
be
of
like
it's nasty.
Streisand effect. Once everybody figures it out, then everybody's gonna know about Dubai chocolate, what it really means, and then they're just gonna have to. But by then they'll all be bombed to smithereens, so it won't matter.
The only one my girlfriend said that she liked is the one that was Nerdy Nuts. They had
Oh,
the
God.
that's the peanut butter Dubai chocolate.
Ew.
But she said it was good.
I'm
She
I'm
ate
sure
it
it's
right out the
good.
jar.
Because
Yeah,
it's nuts,
but she
which are like pure fat covered in chocolate and sugar. Like, what wouldn't be good about that?
I listen. It sounds
but
delicious.
like when I get
I'm not even saying that.
when I get the regular chocolate, she didn't like it.
Oh.
Like she didn't like any of the other ones. So she said
I
it
won't
wasn't good.
try it
I was
because I
like,
know I'll love it, and I don't want that in my life.
oh, okay, some extra
That's my life.
calories. Okay,
Yeah.
some extra calories. Yeah, y'all were talking about propaganda. I know Four Chariots had put up here earlier about Iran threatening to have hackers cancel out America's debt. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, this is one of those things. I
Make
wouldn't
me
say
love you.
nothing to nobody. I would just type it up. I just do it.
Just do
Why
it.
don't you just do it?
Yeah.
Just do it.
It's like that shit. The guy who's going to come in and talk the most is actually the biggest faggot.
Yeah.
You just punch that guy in the face and he's done, right?
Yeah. The guy you want to worry about is the quiet guy who's taking his watch off right behind him. That's the guy
No
who you
offense,
have to keep an
faggots.
eye on.
Yeah. No offense to faggots, of course.
Of course.
y'all are okay in our book
You're all
sometimes.
good.
Hey, look, which is all good, but hey, yeah, I heard that piece where they were talking about they're gonna go through and cancel everybody's debt. I was like, well, I mean, knock yourself out.
Yeah, you want
And
to?
I mean,
you want to make us love you? Holy shit! I mean, I don't have debt.
You're after my own heart. I got plenty.
Yeah.
I got plenty of it.
It's
all the government has all of it, so I don't mind if it doesn't ever come through.
I said I'm not short on it, So hey, I mean, there's some people out there that was rooting for him on that one. I heard some people they were rooting for him. They're like, hey, it'd be a tough road for us, but I think somehow we'd make it.
Bring
If they
us
just want to crash the banking system, that's fine.
Tyler
Well,
fucking Durden, let's go.
Well, yeah. Well,
Exactly.
eventually they're gonna like this. The debt stuff is gonna have to be handled anyway, and so they'll do it through the changing of the actual financial system because I mean nobody's gonna be working, so
Yeah. Look,
you won't have
if
any money.
Satan runs this fucking world, which is what they say, and all these fucking babies get aborted, I think that should pay off the debt. All these women who are whoring and they go abort their babies, that somehow cancels the debt. We're good. Satan's happy.
Yeah. Have you seen the new company and I think it's just an idea, and I don't know, maybe it's more than that.
Wait,
Maybe
let me guess. Is it home abortion? Do it yourself abortions?
No, but that's a
Oh.
great idea. Let's
That's a
add that to
great
the
idea.
day
Let's do
zero.
it.
No,
Day zero.
My God.
this, no, this was a company
God.
of robots that wanted to hire human beings, like TaskRabbit human beings, to do things that they can't do and pay them in crypto to do the things, the non-computer things that humans have to do.
Dude,
The
Sophia
robots
was right.
we're going to hire the humans. I mean, I think at this point you're at the end.
That's what Sophia fucking said like 12 goddamn years ago. She's like, everyone will be stuck in a simulation except the humans who are doing what we fucking asked them to. Basically, the ones who are working for us.
Yeah, but
So,
but,
here
but
we
at
go.
least be a good well, at least be a good simulation. That's all. I mean, can it be a decent one? One better than what we got right now. If it's a
Yeah, well,
decent one, it might be
can we
okay.
go back?
Yeah.
When would you go back to? If you could go, if you pick a year, what year would you?
We would just at least go back to damn
46.
before 2020. What'd you
46.
say?
46.
46.
Not even a question. I go to 46.
Oh, okay.
If I could be
Okay,
this
he go to
age, but
46.
in like 1992, I'd be okay with that. That was a pretty cool time. 93.
People ask, when was America great? We're like, it was great from 46 to 63.
Huh.
There you go.
Okay. There you
That
go.
was when we
Remember
were
that.
great.
Wasn't there for it.
Said I
What
missed
was that?
out on all that. He said I missed all that. Missed all that. Hey, well look, I don't know, because the
The
boomer
80s were
generation,
pretty fucking awesome.
the boomer generation cashed out. Okay, they did.
They suck.
They cashed out.
They suck.
They pretty much sunk America.
They pilfered America.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
got to
yeah, they
honestly,
suck
you got to blame the people who were in charge during World War II. You got to blame them.
No, they
for,
set them
like-
up for but
Yeah,
Hell,
they
they
set the
set them up for
foundation.
success big time.
hell, most of them still in charge now. Man.
Their cousins.
Born about around that year, shit. You got all the old fuckers in there.
Perfect.
The old fuckers are still hanging on, but they're hanging on as long as
But
they can hang on.
they took a ton of vaccines and a ton of boosters, so they're not hanging on for much longer.
They might come up short. So
They cut a decade off their lives.
Well, I don't know.
That
I don't know.
shit.
Maybe they did. You see, that's where I get into it. You see, I don't think they took it. I think they just fake took it, or just told folks they took it. I don't think them ninjas took it. It's kind of like when Fauci was getting a shot and there wasn't no needle there. Yeah, I'm here
Oh,
to
maybe
get my
those
shot
people.
today.
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
maybe the people at the very
like-
top on TV. Yeah,
yeah.
but I mean,
Oh, yeah.
like your in-laws and shit, they took it.
Oh yeah,
They
get
took
it.
it.
Yeah.
It's just that the
Yeah.
question is like, did everybody get a hot shot, or was it like a gradient? Like, you know, and we know there's different batches, but like, were there some batches that were truly like saline equivalent, like you're gonna be fine, and then some that were like, well, let's add extra nano whatever in this one, and then all those people keel over.
Let me pop an
Give those
extra
to all the
nano in this one.
newscasters.
Yeah.
We're
They're
just-
like, this one's the graphene oxide. We're going to test out our mind control. This one's Jeffrey Epstein's DNA. We're going to see what happens with that. This
Right.
one's fucking saline. Like, it's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Russian roulette. It was just Russian roulette. It's like, hey, and the more of them you took, the more likely it was that one of them clipped you. That was it. I guess are people still taking them?
Yeah, dude.
They're
Are they still
collecting
updating
them,
that?
like
Are they
Pokemon.
still updating them?
And you know
Yeah.
what else they have now is the mRNA for animals. So like they're kind of rolling it back for people. Like supposedly that's not going to be a thing anymore. Who knows? We'll see.
Oh, okay.
But for animals, it's a major thing. And so all these animals are getting injected with mRNA and then they're shedding on you.
Oh,
Like, so
no,
just
not good.
with the weaponization of our fucking pets against us. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Those
Hmm.
bastards. Don't vaccinate your pets.
No, there's no vaccine that a pet
Uh,
needs, allegedly. Talk to your doctor or something.
And they said they need them though. But they said they need them though. So
I like,
Isn't
I'm
that-
not
isn't
I'm
that
sure
sure they
enough?
that
said
like
they need
isn't that
them.
enough proof? Isn't that
There's
enough
fucking
proof?
expensive.
nature is so bad that when a baby comes out the womb, you've got to give it 72 fucking injections to fix it. Or like
Right.
nature's so bad that you should fly your helicopters and shoot fucking rabies vaccines into wild deer because they need you. They need you and what you made in your lab. The world hasn't done just fucking fine without your modern bullshit for hundreds of thousands of millions of fucking years. You absolute
Yeah, man.
hubris, fucking egotistical monsters. Jesus.
Yeah, let
fucking
the
Christ.
let the animals handle their business. You know what I'm saying?
Come
If they see that one of them ain't gonna make it, they just gonna stomp them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
what
those rabbits in Colorado that were like growing fucking fangs out of their face and shit. I'm sure that that's some stupid shit that some helicopter shit dropped in the fucking rabbit den or
Oh,
some
yeah.
whatever the fuck. There's no way that
Yeah.
just is like happening randomly. Like chaos
Totally.
bunnies running around from hell.
Zombie rabbits. That's where we are.
That's where we are. Our government
Shoot
makes
'em.
zombie rabbits so we can like walk around our neighborhood and fucking see hell walking around. Jesus. Sorry, I'll stop saying Jesus.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic, doesn't it? Zombie rabbits.
Can we just get the government to do less?
Just
You
less
know,
of anything.
do less.
Well, no, it's
you to do
people.
more. I'm
You
actually.
just take a
I mean,
break.
it's good news. Like it's the one thing you excel at, doing nothing. Can you do nothing more,
Please.
Well,
please?
it's people though. So if these people have agendas, okay, and they're trying to
Yeah,
fulfill
well,
them.
Yeah.
They're trying to fulfill prophecy from the book, okay.
well,
And it might even be a book that we have access to. Okay, we might not
let's
even have
convince
access to this
them
book.
that the
Yeah, where are you
prophecy
getting this
says
book?
something else.
Mm,
Like,
that's the main thing.
remember the
So-
guy Doe who convinced everybody to put on the high tops and get in the bunk beds and eat the applesauce and go to the comet, the spaceship behind Hale Bopp?
Oh yeah,
Could we just convince all those people to go to the comet spaceship?
Yeah. Atlas 3 Eyes stopped at Jupiter right now.
I'm just
is it there?
saying.
Is it just
Yeah.
chilling?
We have
I guess.
like a persuasive sort of guy who could be like a David Koreshian type, charismatic psychopath who can get everybody.
Need a Pied
Ben
Piper.
Shapiro, maybe. Can we convince Ben Shapiro
Ben
to
Shapiro's
to
eyebrows
tell
could do
his
the job
people
any
to
day.
go to the comet spaceship?
They've kind of fallen all the way off, hadn't they? Daily Wire, like they were
It's
they
dying.
were the hot shit, like back in 2020, 2021, 22, and they just, man, with all the internal fighting and all that shit, but they just like
Can I-
imploded.
Can I ask a question? Because I've never watched a single minute of the Daily Wire in my life. Is it free? Is it like, do you get it at dailywire.com for free? Do you have to pay for it? Can you get it on like your television channel? Like, what is it? Like,
Okay,
I know they've
okay,
got a bunch of
so-
shows. Like, is it like
Yes.
Blaze TV sort of?
Yeah. So it's like that. So you have your creators that put their shows on like YouTube and stuff like that, where it's allowed. But then, if you got Daily Wire Plus, of course you got access to it without ads. All right, and then you got the access to the exclusive content that they do.
And how
Because
many
a lot of
people
times,
are watching this?
let's see. I mean, we'll see right here. How many people are
Like,
to Daily?
why? I guess it's
Wire
well
Plus.
produced.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so Daily Wire Plus has over 1 million subscribers.
That doesn't seem like that many. I feel like
It-
some
well,
of the people
there-
who are sort
this-
of Daily Wire related have more than that just on their own. Like Matt Walsh, I'm sure.
Let's
But
see.
if they have a million
So-
paid subscribers, that's a different story.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is 1 million paid. Yeah, this is Daily
Ah.
Wire Plus.
That's pretty big.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
then
so
that
they
could be
so they-
like that could be like a substantial amount. That could be $100 million a year.
Oh yeah, well the revenue exceeded $100 million. That's their annual revenue. Exceeding.
What is a
100 million.
woman is great, and so is Am I Racist? That's what made me like
Okay.
Matt Walsh. He's pretty funny, actually.
Okay, yeah. So you
mean, it's
get
good
access to that
it's
stuff, whereas you wouldn't have access to it So the stuff they do like that, like their
It's
specials
just
and stuff like
it's
that.
okay. But can I go to Daily Wire Plus and see Matt Walsh do What Is a Jew?
No.
No. See,
I'm pretty sure.
because that's what I'd like to pay for.
Probably
That I'd
won't
watch.
do that.
That'd be rad.
Candace started doing shit like that, so she had to go. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
just like, and I know she drew eyeballs. She drew a lot of eyeballs, so that cost them some money right there when they got rid of her. Because hell, I think she's got 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Oh,
I'm sure of it.
let's see. Oh, I'm sorry,
gotta have more than that.
5.93 million.
Yeah, I was
Fuck.
gonna
That
say,
sounds more like it.
Damn. Oh, is this 5.93? Son of a. Okay, wow, that's wild as fuck, man. And it's also wild, like shows like her and like Megyn Kelly, they get more views per episode than like all of the CNN shows combined.
Yeah.
oh yeah, CNN's
Right.
dead. Dude, CNN used to have a deal with the airports, and they would pay airports, like they would pay Miami Airport upwards, I think, like $750,000 a year to run CNN on the televisions while you were waiting for your plane. And and what they would do is they would count everybody that came through the terminal as a viewer. And that's how they were padding their
That's-
numbers. They're literally buying them, and they were doing that with airports all around. Now they don't do it anymore, but airports all around. So like there's such like CNN was notorious for that, like buying eyeballs. Nobody's watching their shit. CNN Plus lasted 3 weeks.
Yeah, that was terrible.
$250 million. Lit it on fire. Lit it on fire.
They could have slid me like 500,000 and it'd have been okay. Yeah,
They
it'd
paid
have been
a lot of
okay.
journalists a lot of money to do nothing.
What does it
They
even
paid-
stand
Oh.
for? Because it's like Commie News Network is what it should be, but what is it actually?
Oh, I don't know. I actually don't know.
What does CNN
Cable?
stand for?
Is it Cable News Network?
Cable News Network.
Is that what CNN is actually?
Yeah. Yeah, Cable
Okay.
News Network.
Commie.
Yeah,
Commie's
Ted
better.
Turner. Ted Turner was the original guy, 1980.
And,
The
and
first
really what it
television
was
channel to
was
provide
like, it was
24-hour
more
news
like
coverage, yeah.
24 hours was the revolution. It wasn't so much that
Yeah.
they were doing news. It was that they were doing only news, and they were doing it all day and all night. And in doing that, they created a demand for news. So like they covered all kinds of crazy shit. So like, and they really kind of made a name for themselves in 90 and 91 with the Gulf War. And I remember watching that because I was a freshman in college, and we were just like watching CNN, and like Peter Arnett and like Bernard Shaw is under the bed in the hotel in Baghdad, and there's tracer rounds going. They've got the windows open, but the lights are off, and they've got their like night vision going, and you can see all these tracer rounds and bombs are going. People were watching, just like, holy shit. Like that was peak CNN when they weren't running like overt propaganda. But then they let that weaselly scumbag guy, Cory, who was the head of CNN, Jewish fella, he drove it into the
It
ground.
doesn't narrow it down.
I know. The Jewish fella in the high-ranking position in media. Cory, help me out with the name.
Oh man.
Anyway,
I don't remember.
he lost his job a couple years ago. I'll think of his name. But they've been a propaganda outfit for the last 15 years overtly. So
Yeah,
Sounds
they
right.
could be doing a little bit better. I ain't gonna lie to you. They're
Megyn Kelly
struggling.
is doing more in one show than they'll do an entire evening.
That's what I know. Like it's bad. Like Don Lemon's not there no more. They got rid of.
No.
They actually got rid of all of their quote unquote talent, if that's what you want to call it. Who they got left?
If you
Anderson
wanna call
Cooper.
it that.
He's there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Is
he's
he?
gone.
He's still there?
Isn't he leaving?
Is he
He's
gone?
done. His
No,
final,
he's there.
but his final
still
thing
there?
is
Oh,
coming.
okay.
Yeah, I
Right?
think he's almost done.
There was something like that. They were like
Okay.
Anderson Cooper's final fucking whatever. Like, oh
Okay.
no.
Hey, wasn't nothing no better to me than when they damn brought Tubin back up there and shamed the shit out of him.
Jeff
I mean,
Zucker,
right
that was
right after he got fired for damn jacking it on the damn Zoom call. Fucking like 6 months later, they bring him back up there and have a woman interview him about him jacking it. I said, damn. It's like, yo niggas is
Yep.
wild, man.
So the guy I was thinking of was Jeff Zucker. And listen to this. This was when I said it was like 15 years ago. I was close. 2013 to 2022. Smith Modernization Act of 2012. Immediately, Jeff Zucker goes in there and CNN turns into a propaganda outfit. So, you know.
Okay, well, there we go. Well, they ain't do too good of a job. Because I'm gonna be honest, like the only time that they got like okay ratings is when Trump's in office. Like if Trump ain't in office, like that shit
Like-
tanks out. So like when Biden was in office, but that shit was bad. It was bad for them. When
Which is
Trump's in office, it's
exactly-
great for them.
That's what leftists say. They're like, oh, remember Grandpa or
Hmm.
Biden or whatever they called him is at the wheel and I can just sleep in the back seat. I don't have to pay attention anymore. Like, you're going to say that out loud as though
Boy.
it's something to brag about.
I think I would kill myself if I ever said something like that out loud.
I know. I think you guys
Jesus.
are really
Get a
fucking
grip, man.
stupid, but okay.
What are you? You're like admitting to being you're like a grandchild.
Yeah, I
Not
want
even
someone to
like-
take care of me. And I want
Mhm.
it to be the most obvious pedophile around. But when his name isn't explicitly mentioned in what I think are the files, I'm going to pretend like he's cleared, even though I have video footage of him groping children every chance he gets, every time they're around him, and talking about doing it at various points throughout his life, as though that's no big deal. Like, oh, the kids in the pool were rubbing my legs. I'm like, dude, what? Who was
I
letting
know
this
what it
guy
looks
talk?
like.
If you're,
Oh
if
my
you're
God.
I know,
sleeping
I
in the
know, I
back
know
of
what you think it looks
a
like, but it's
car
not
with
what you
Joe
think it
Biden
is. No.
driving, you're being abducted. I have
Yeah.
news for you.
You're going
No,
not to the good
it's-
place.
It's the chloroform that's knocked you out.
Gross.
Man,
You're on
this,
your
you
way to
just
the
said,
Finger
man, I know
Lake.
this. I know this looks bad, but this is not. This is not what you think it is. Okay.
What, you've never had a
that's-
child rub your legs in a pool? I'm like, no, not even when I was a child.
Oh, what's
Imagine that.
Imagine
I think these people spend so much time around each other that they just forget
what
that you
normal
can't
life
talk
is
about
like.
shit like that, like
Yeah.
with normies.
Like, oh, it's just
Yeah,
a
the,
stutter. You guys are fucking crazy.
well, since we're on media, you know, of course, hell, since Trump got back in office, it's been like an all-out battlefield for anybody who's conservative against other conservatives. Right here recently, we got a little bit of a face-off with old Megyn Kelly and Mark Levin, which I didn't realize Mark Levin was still a thing. But Megyn Kelly said he got a micro penis. Now I don't know
Yeah.
how she knows this.
Well,
And
you
she
can
done
look
said
at
he
him
got-
and tell. He's
Oh,
one of those guys you
penis.
can just look at and you go, he looks like a type of guy with a micro penis.
Yeah, I mean,
And
true,
he is
it's
a
true.
scumbag. He is a deranged lunatic Zionist.
Who are we talking
He is
about?
a bloodthirsty. He wants
Mark Levin.
he wants every woman and child
He's
in
part of
Gaza
the
bombed to
Blaze.
smithereens. He doesn't even apologize for it. He is out of his fucking mind. He's a
Wow.
Oh yeah, he's one
garbage
of those
human
guys.
being.
Here we go. Let me bring him up.
He looks exactly as how you would expect a Mark Levin to look like. I assure you.
Yeah, here we go. Right here.
Hey,
he
but he's
not?
right about communism, though.
Yeah, his show's on the Blaze. He's on the Blaze network. I believe he still is. And I think he also does radio as well.
I
Some
think
of these
he
people
also
have
molests
radio shows
kids
too.
in his off time as well.
Now-
Drinks their
now
blood,
that-
probably.
Now this is
Probably.
alleged.
Allegedly.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Probably.
Megyn Kelly probably she should have said that he allegedly has a micro penis as opposed to just saying.
Well, they'll
it's a
get discovery during the
micropenis.
lawsuit. Don't worry.
It said,
Prove
it
it.
said, Mr. Levin, can you show us the evidence that you don't have
Your
a
Honor.
micropenis?
I mean, I don't want to
He's
have a
got a
dick measuring
prosthetic.
contest in the courtroom, Your Honor, but that's a micropenis. There's no way that there's no universe in which Mark Levin has like a Boogie Nights moment and just like this, and the jury goes, no way, nope, not a chance. He's got a micropenis, I guarantee it.
I bet you could make a
Oh.
pretty convincing prosthetic, though. This day
Yeah,
and age,
probably.
no one will know.
It doesn't matter because, see, here's the thing. She's walking him into a trap where ultimately at some point he's going to have to deny it.
Yeah.
And
Now
that
you know
is
it's real.
ultimately the victory right there. That's the victory. So it'll play out for a little bit. I'm sure it'll get some, he has an inability he's got a gigantic ego and an inability to let anything like that go. So he's most definitely going to take the bait. But it's going to Streisand effect on him. People are going to meme him. They're going to micropenis meme him to death. And he's the type of guy who isn't inclined to really handle something like that very well. So I think this could
It's a
turn into
little tough
something
on the psyche.
something fun.
It sucks
Yeah,
because
so-
there's
so-
no equivalent for women. Like you have small tits, someone loves that. You have huge tits, someone loves that. You have a
Yeah,
tiny
you're
butt, someone
fat,
loves that.
You're ugly.
fat,
You're
doesn't matter.
stupid.
Someone
There's
wants
a
that.
guy
Yeah, I mean,
for everyone.
there's a guy
There's
for
a
everyone,
guy
but, like-
going, that's not a deal killer. That's not a deal killer. That's a cheap
Right.
convicted felon. That's not a deal
You're good.
killer.
You're good with me.
Toothless.
Hey,
Well, listen, a case can be made. That's not a deal killer.
Yeah.
Like that is my specific kink, actually. Whatever it is you have.
As a matter of
going
fact,
on,
I've been looking for one-legged Czechoslovakian,
Right.
amputees.
hey, but that's what men do. We look for reasons to qualify. Women look for reasons to disqualify. That's just what we do.
We're
As men, we're trying
inclusive
to
in that
figure out.
regard.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah, it was
very
like, okay.
inclusive. We'll take a
It's like-
wide variety of.
It's like, is it everything you ever wanted?
Micropenis.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I said all you need is 3 inches. This is a legend.
I don't think
It's
Mark
a
Levin's
job
got
done.
that.
Micropenis is an inch or less, right?
Oh yeah,
Your
that is
Honor.
true.
It's like just the tip,
what-
hardly.
It depends on what the definition of is.
Right.
Yeah, it is. Yes. Oh man, hey,
Fighting over the
Dirk.
definition of micropenis. Is it? Are we on European standards, metrics? Are we on American?
Yeah, Dirt says he looks like how ketchup smells. I was like, okay.
Fucking hell, man.
I will say Mark Levin always looks like he's pissed. Like there's not a moment where he says something that's
He's a
funny
Zionist lunatic.
or like, okay. It's like
He wants babies and women murdered with bombs. Of course, he's pissed about everything. He's a hateful piece of human garbage. He's a disgusting, inbred lunatic. Watch the things that you can't imagine the sort of shit he advocates for. It's really wild. Like you would normally think that he would be led away in a straitjacket to a mental institution, but instead he is on mainstream alternative media because he's advocating for the advancement of the state of Israel, and that's why. So he can say whatever the fuck he wants.
Okay, so that gives him. You saying that gives him a pass? He's got a pass. He's got a hall pass. Israel hall pass.
He gets amplified. He does not. Not only does he get a hall pass, he gets the sort of amplification of his insanity that normally would get you taken to the police station and beaten with a rubber hose and interrogated for being a dangerous individual. Instead, he gets amplified, and you have to pay extra to Blaze Plus or whatever to get like his premium content.
Are you
They
ready for
package
the
it,
definition of
repackage it, and sell it to
micropenis?
you.
Oh, okay. Okay, what we got?
A
What we got?
micropenis, or microphallus, is an unusually small penis. A common criterion is a dorsal penile length of at least 2.5 standard deviations smaller than the mean human penis size for age. A micropenis in adults is equal to when the erected penis is shorter than 7 centimeters, measures less than 4 centimeters when flaccid, and or when stretched penile length equal to or less than 1.9 centimeters in term. something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
that's
don't really
small.
know my centimeters, and
Yeah, what's a
I don't really
centimeter?
want to look it up and look
7
and pick.
centimeters. I think
I'm
that's
not
half
looking
an
for
inch.
pictures, and so I'm just
It's
gonna
like
go
half
with
an inch.
whatever. I'm not gonna really overthink
Yes.
this one much at
Yeah.
all.
I'm sorry out there if you have a micro penis. I'm just saying that's
There's,
an extreme aberration.
I don't know what to tell you. I guess I don't know. Good luck to you.
Half an inch.
Yeah, so we got that. So we got that infight, and of course, Candace has been fighting everybody. You know what I'm saying? She's just when they come to shit talking. I mean, it's no
She's at a
holds barred.
Waffle House.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like whoever comes in is getting it. Okay, I mean, that's just all there is
She's
to it.
that chick behind the counter at the Waffle House that was catching chairs.
Yeah, yeah, we got that. We've got of course, Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's on her revenge tour. Is that what we're calling it? Is it a
Lake
revenge tour?
Havasu
She's been on
special.
the she's
The
been on the
Lake
View like
Havasu
2 or 3
revenge tour.
times, and she's going around and like, oh, this is how bad the government is, and all. I was like, well, you
Bitch,
quit. So I
you
mean,
were
I don't
the
want to hear that
government. What are
from
you
you.
talking about?
You stayed long enough to get your pension. You stayed
Totally.
long enough to get your pension. Like you
Yeah.
didn't when you say you were quitting, you didn't quit that day. You stayed just long enough to get paid for the rest of your life.
Ugh.
So I'm trying to figure out where your resolve's at. Because when I see folks with resolve, I'm quitting today. Fuck your money.
Right.
If you want to talk about the misuse of money and all that other stuff, I don't need your money. I've already made enough insider trade. I mean, in the stock market, or I mean, in the stock market, I didn't do any inside trade.
I have a great
Okay.
broker.
Yeah, my broker did a really good job. Knew where to put the money at. At the right time and take the money out at the exact right moment. Sometimes you get lucky in life, okay? Like almost on every trade. But, so it's just like, I don't want to hear from you now. Like, I don't want to hear from her. I don't want to hear from Dan Bongino, okay? I don't want to hear from him either.
Definitely don't want to hear from Dan Bongino.
So it's like, y'all keep talking about what needs to be done. Y'all were there and you couldn't do shit. And you didn't do shit. So why do I want to hear from you now?
Yeah, we definitely don't need more people telling us.
Yeah, like you were in the Capitol. Like your feet were in there.
Don't tell us
You're one of the people that
tell us
that
how
raised their
you're going
hands.
to get it done. Tell us what the plan is.
What's the plan in detail?
Yeah, I mean, there is no plan. Unless we're talking about just, lining each other's pockets. Because that's just what I believe. Like
That's
all
the
these
plan.
wars
The
are.
plan is
There's not really. Some people die, yes, but it's more about us lining our pockets. Okay.
the ship is sinking. Grab as much as you can silver as you can grab. Silverware. Get on the life rafts and get the fuck out.
Yeah,
The end of empire. It's the end of the American empire in the Middle East.
yeah, that's what it's looking like.
They just got their bases fucking pummeled in Bahrain. That Fifth Fleet base is demolished. Apparently,
I've been there. I ate at my first Fuddruckers at that base.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
They bombed Fuddruckers?
I don't know. They might have.
Fuddruckers
on the
bombed their
base.
sales, their business strategy.
Are you a
So-
Fuddruckers fan, Corey?
I don't recall, but I've seen them on the road before. But so these motherfuckers have blown up like 50 different fucking places. That when they blew up the base, and when the Americans left the base, they went to the hotel, and then they blew up the fucking hotel.
Yeah,
Good for them. Okay, good for them. But they're telling us they got like 10 people dead. Like, suck my dick. This has to be in the hundreds. Has to be. And even if they're not Americans, when they blew up that fucking hotel, you're gonna tell me nobody died when they blew up that fucking hotel? Like on day one, they blew that fucking thing up. Boom. You gonna tell me nobody died? Fuck off. Like all these shit's blowing up, and they're like, there's 10 deaths.
Man, it might be related to something like Ook and some Andy Ook. It might be something like that, where some folks died, but did they die?
They're not the ones we're going to tell you died.
Yeah. I can't say the full words because those words are forbidden. Something with a hook. You know what I'm saying? The place is, where it's like, yeah, there's a bunch of kids that died here. It's like, okay, well, can we see some evidence? It's just like,
No.
what? Oh, no, you don't need to see that. Just believe us, okay?
Evidence. The evidence is how upset I am. Look at
Yeah.
this face of tears. That's not very helpful.
But you always want to make it seem like you haven't taken a hit as far as mass casualties. That's the face that you always want to present forward. That that we didn't have hundreds of people die in this hotel bombing or whatever. It's it only got 5 people. It's like, oh, and the hotel. I mean, how many people did that hotel hold? It's like, was it at capacity? Can we see some records? No, we ain't got no records. But just trust us when there was only 5 people there.
It was all good. Yeah. Isn't it was it FDR who couldn't walk? And they pretended he could, and nobody knew that he was in a wheelchair because you don't admit your weakness. Like,
Yeah. And you see, the thing is like folks are like, propaganda's gotten bad. Well, I don't know if it's gotten bad so much as that we just got access to so much information. Whereas, back in the day, you ain't have access to shit except what was on the radio and what was in your little podunk town. You know what I'm saying? So you just didn't have access to anything. So you didn't know
why
shit.
everyone thought that the aliens were actually invading, because they did such a great job pretending that they were invading.
Yeah, so I don't. So yeah, propaganda's gotten in some ways harder. Let's just say that. Okay, in some ways harder. And in other ways, it may have improved a little bit just because you've got people that's so dead set on a particular side that no matter what you put in front of them, they won't think about it. Period.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, is this for my side or is this against my side? Oh, you said it's for my side, then okay, yeah, I'm all for it. It's like, well, you do. Do you realize what they said? It's like, yeah, they said illegal immigrants have the right to come over here, live tax free, get subsidies from the government, and you know what I'm saying, and I'll pay for all of it. And that sounds great. It's just like there's something beating.
Just roll over and die.
No, okay. I thought I heard something tapping in the background. No, but yeah, so like the propaganda now is just set to a particular side, as opposed to trying to put a widespread over the entire nation itself. It's just like, okay, we're gonna pit this side against that side, and we know, and I know it sounds bad, but for the left especially, God, Lebo, I mean, it's just everything that doesn't benefit them at all. They'll just be all for. I'm just like, but this don't have any. It's not beneficial. It's like men and women's sports. You know what I'm saying? Men and women's bathrooms. It's just like, oh yeah, he said he was a woman today, so it's all good to go into the spa and change in front of the little 8-year-old. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Those
like
people need to have the shit kicked out of them in the bathrooms. Those men dressed like women that go in there, they're like, oh, I'm gonna go in there. That's when you need a bunch of gym bros to go in there and just beat the fucking tar of somebody and leave them like, you come in this bathroom again, next time we'll fucking finish
We'll give
the
you
job
a
or
micro
something.
penis.
yeah, there you go.
Hey.
Well, yeah. No, but of course
that's
this
some
mainly
bullshit, man.
Yeah.
this
As
mainly
a
happens
father
in blue
with a
states.
daughter, if I saw some of that bullshit and some dude was trying to go in there, I'd go in there and beat the fuck out of him. I don't give a shit. Take me away in handcuffs. I'll sort it out later, but fuck that shit. We cannot normalize this.
Oh yeah, here we go right
These
here.
people
This
are
4 chariots.
mentally ill. This is like, you can't allow mentally ill people around your children. You have to go in there and show them like you're in charge. Like, slap
this
them
is the
around,
other
do
thing. Like,
whatever.
I don't even know if we know what narrative we're being shown. Because I talk to people who are, more sort of like left and in that bubble, and they don't even know really simple, basic shit that's happened. That's like not in their world. And if you try to tell them, they're like, oh yeah, sure. And you're like, I mean, it's a fact. I mean, it's not even my opinion. Like, this is what happened, right? And it's just like it's not in their world, so it doesn't exist. But I just wonder too, like, what is happening that's like that maybe for us, like that we have no idea is even going on, I don't know. I try to not be in a bubble. I try to look at, like I was talking about earlier, all these different angles, even if they're the ones, especially if they're the ones I don't think I agree with, but who, like, the level of control of what we see could be far beyond what we are even imagining.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. And as it said up there before, chairs the echo chamber. So your algorithm feeds you what you allegedly like, okay, or what you accidentally click on. Okay.
Yeah.
If you accidentally click on something and you stay there for longer than 15 seconds, the algorithm's like, oh, you must like that. When you were just checking that one thing out. And so it'll flood your timeline. That's regardless. And so a lot of times you're not able to break free of whatever the algorithm is because
And
it's trying to keep you on the site.
it'll
That's
just
what it's
pick
trying
up
to do.
random shit. I was making fun of people wearing Depends, and it started advertising adult diapers to me on my fucking YouTube. I was like, come the fuck on, dude. Like, you fucking assholes. What the hell? I
You
called
just
someone
thought
a
we'd be
douche. I was like, oh, that fucking douche, whatever. And it started advertising
Mhm.
douches to me. I was like, I hate you, you stupid machine.
You know, I'll make a deal with the technology. I'll allow that for advertising purposes, right? I don't love it.
Okay.
It's creepy.
Creepy.
I get it though. You're trying to be, if you're a company, and Google's a company that sells advertising essentially, and you go, well, I'd sell advertising. I mean, I get their reasoning for targeting it, and it makes sense there. But dude, the other stuff that they're in, if it was just that, I'd not love it, but I could deal with it. But the other stuff they're into, the 23andMe, and then I just wonder where all that data goes,
Pretty sure it's in safe hands.
Well, I'm also, we also know that Google was started by, was financed into existence by In-Q-Tel, which is the venture capital arm of the CIA. So you're already dealing with a government front company. So, which is a problem, I think. But I say that as hypocritically as somebody with a Gmail address.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I'm part of the problem too,
Convenience
Well,
will
there's
be the
well,
death
there's
of
some
us.
things you can't do without a Gmail. Okay, so there's some things you can't do without a Gmail. It's literally
Like,
like
have a YouTube channel.
if you want to, yeah.
Well, this is what
if
you do.
want to start,
You get 50
Really?
Gmails.
Do you need one?
You get 50 Gmails. That's what you do. That's what I do. Every time I start up a new device, a new anything, it gets a new Gmail. Like, period. Nobody's cross-linking any of my fucking shit. I literally probably have 50 Gmails floating around for different miscellaneous bullshit. One for my Roku here,
Oh,
one
okay.
for the Roku in the other fucking room. I got fucking Gmails everywhere. Good luck fucking collating them, CIA.
Corey said, I'm throwing them off, damn it. It's like, look, so you going to fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you. You're going to have to suffer through all 60 of my Gmail accounts.
It's true, though. That's all you can do is make it harder for them. Because, like, there's not going to be a situation in this age where you're not being surveilled, even if it's by the fucking hacker who's trying to catch you naked because your camera's uncovered on your laptop or whatever, right? Like, someone's fucking watching you. Someone's hearing you. Someone knows where you're at. Someone's tracking your shit. Someone's trying to hack whatever. Like, do you want to let it happen? No. Are you going to be stupid enough to pretend like there's going to be a situation in which no one's surveilling you? Like, that'd be dumb.
Look good,
very naive.
Look good naked. That's
Yeah.
the best revenge. So they can't blackmail you.
I even watch this video. I'm constantly watching like tech tip upgrades, YouTube channels kind of stuff to figure out what services I turn off on the phone so they can't do certain things. And I got like a million things on my phone that are turned off. It's amazing the shit they'll dump in your phone that open the doors for hackers for everything. And so I've been turning all that shit off. And I got this one guy I watch on an anti-flock camera thing who gets a new license plate for his cars every year. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, you're gonna do that to me? I'm gonna get a new license plate every year and fuck your database. And
Oh, nice.
yeah, so I mean that's the only way. You got to spend the extra $50 or whatever for the plate, but
They
that's a
sent me
pretty
a
decent way.
they sent me a ticket this week.
For what?
Because we were going down 25 and it like went from 85 to 0 in 2 seconds, and so I just swerved all the way over into the HOV lane, which luckily no one was in, and so they caught that and they sent me a ticket. You can
Does it have a
contest
picture
it.
of you?
It had a picture of my car going into the lane. It had a picture of the moment I crossed the line.
Does it have a picture of you? Can you tell that you're the driver?
No, but all I did is I went online, I pulled up the complaint or whatever, and they said, you can contest this, give us your reason. And I said, I was preventing myself and everyone around me from dying. And so they dropped it 2 hours later. I was like, all right, cool.
Oh, it was dropped? Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. Because in Florida, those cameras that issue tickets have been found to be unconstitutional across the board.
I remembered you saying that. So I was like, if they don't drop it, because I literally was trying to save everyone's life and not kill us all by going to that lane, then I'm going to fight it anyway, and they're going to drop it anyway. But I was hoping they would just be like, yeah, that's what happened.
And the best way to do that is to get Legal Shield, and just sign up for them. It's like $30 a month, and tell them you especially if you have like red light ticket cameras going through intersections and shit like that, immediately hand it to them. They'll so I'll give them my sales pitch. Don'tgetpushedAround.com. That's
yours.
They're
that's right.
sponsor my show, but I've had them for 3.5 years now.
I had them for like a year and I love them and they're great.
And if you get tickets, speeding tickets, whatever, but especially if you get those bullshit red light camera tickets going through, like Cory said, like they're you just hand it over to them. They'll take care of it. They'll get them all dismissed.
Like that one finding in court, like it's going to be appealed and fought and all that stuff because the amount of infrastructure that's laid out across the country for automated ticketing is in the billions of dollars spent.
Oh, they love it. They would love for it to work better and for it to be, not totally unconstitutional and shit. Because it would just be free money.
Wait, did anybody look to see if 3i Atlas actually is still stopped next to Jupiter? That's what they said.
Stopped. It's like not moving. Stopped.
It said it was slowing down in a way that was not possible, and that was like 5 days ago or something. So I don't know if it was going to stop or if it was like getting sucked into Jupiter.
So here's my thing: if these motherfuckers are not from outer space and they're really interdimensional beings, they don't need to be sending probes from fucking across the solar system. So there's a contradiction in the fucking theories going on. I've
never thought they were physical aliens, but I know there are interdimensional beings, multi-dimensional beings.
We don't even understand the concept of multidimensional. Our brains can't wrap around it yet. We have a whole theories about multidimensional beings, a theory that we can't even comprehend ourselves. The whole multidimensional thing makes zero sense to me at all.
You need to be high on mushrooms to understand multiverse.
I've been high on mushrooms 1,000 times, and we live in a four-dimensional universe right here.
You need to be high on mushrooms to have the conversation about multiple dimensions.
Even physics says that we're minimum 10 dimensions. Now they're looking at 12.
Right, on paper, mathematically. But nobody, not one person can be like, oh, I understand how that works. It's all on paper. It's mathematical on paper. Portals open up. It's still a three-dimensional portal moving to some other three-dimensional space. It's not moving to a multi-dimensional space. And none of it makes any sense to me at all. So
DMT
motherfuckers came from somewhere. It's probably not from another dimension, since we don't even know what that means.
You need to meditate more.
Meditate or smoke some really hardcore DMT and go to that crystal universe. Try and figure it out there.
Well, look, they say that the 3i Atlas is now currently heading out of our solar system and back into interstellar space. Okay.
So it really was nothing all along. I fucking said that from the beginning. Just saying.
Well, I mean, it might have just been like, I ain't hanging out here no more.
Yeah, you guys are gay.
I ain't hanging out here no more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I thought about it. I looked at it. I was like, let's go check out this sun thing. Yeah, it's bright. Yeah, let's head back home. Yeah, we good. Oh, ain't nothing to see here.
These people are
stupid. Or maybe we've already seen this. Maybe we brought life to this planet, dropped it off here. Let's see what y'all made of yourselves here.
They're
Oh,
just
that's
checking
it.
up.
Never mind. All right, let's just go on head back. All right, let's give them another 4,000 years and let's see what they got in. You know, maybe they'll make it by that point in time. Uh, uh, what's it? The multidimensional being. The only one is Bigfoot. That's the only one. Interdimensional. That's the only one.
Interdimensional Bigfoot is a
Yeah.
concept I'm down with.
Yeah, so that's the only one that's supposedly comes in and out via portals. All right, because sometimes it's spotted, sometimes it ain't. All the footage is blurry though, so I mean, it's got to be something fucking with the camera footage, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of.
Electromagnetic fields.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the U.S. we got discombobulators. Why can't Bigfoot have that electromagnetic field that just makes it where you can't record them? I mean, not clearly anyway.
So do
Makes
they
you
really got
terrified.
discombobulator, and how come they ain't used it in Iran yet?
Supposedly they
Yeah,
used some weird shit, you know, who knows, like we said, what's real or what's actually happening, but there was some sort of weird footage that looked like some sort of energy weapon, exotic weaponry.
Oh, they got the space laser. The Jewish space laser is real.
No, this was like a
Yeah,
glowing, like it just like glowed and pulsed for a minute, and then it got like small and did one big blast and was gone. It was pretty weird looking, but like, who knows,
Yeah,
that could be AI.
you see, you can't just use that all the time. Okay, you got to put that out in small doses. You don't want people to get privy of what you got going on here. So I don't feel like that's something that you should use every time. All right. They had a special mission when they went down to Venezuela. It's like, look, we need to be in and out in about 30 minutes because I got a pot roast on. You know what I'm saying? I need to get back to my pot roast. So we need to make this quick. You got the discombobulator with you? Yeah, good. Hit that button. All right. We in, we out. Anybody get hurt? Nope. All right, cool. All right, all good. So I mean, I think it's a niche situation. All right. They don't want it to fall into the wrong hands. Okay. People to get their technology. I fully believe that the government's got technology that will blow your mind that we'll see in about 40 years. Well, I won't see it, but somebody will. Oh no, I may see it. What's that be? 79? Be teetering on the edge. All right. I'll be teetering on the edge. 40 years.
I can't even imagine that this is only halfway through my life. Like, that's just way too much life to have. This has already been like 8 lifetimes worth of life, and it's halfway through. Like, what's gonna happen for the next 4 goddamn year or more? That's psychic who I didn't even ask, who was like, you're gonna live to 97. And I think back to the moment where I saw myself at the end of my life, and yeah, I definitely could have been 97. I was at least 80 something, late 80s. And if that's all real, that means I have like I'm not even halfway through yet, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm saying I like life, but I also am tired.
My grandma's 100 years old. Just think about this. 100 years old. That means 1926.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The amount of shit you've seen.
Yeah. Like dirt floors. And my grandma who lived through the Depression was like, oh yeah, our floor was dirt. There was rats in our house and we all slept huddled together. I was like, Jesus Christ, we got it good. We don't even know what fucked up is. We're not even close to anything that's ever been fucked up in our entire lives. Those motherfuckers have seen some shit. Your grandmother's lived through how many fucking world wars and the non-traditional wars? What the hell?
And it was still fucking. All right, they were still putting out. So I'm trying to figure out what's up with these women today, all right? And the grandmas was putting out back in the day, and they ain't have shit to show for it, all right? Still putting out. Y'all, today I want to get married and then take it away. I'm trying to figure this thing out, all right?
Some dust bowl
they ain't nothing no better than to say, hey, you know, me and you together forever, we're the only ones we're going to have sex with, except I'm not going to have sex with you no more. I said, hold on a second. I was like, it seemed like a bad deal. I mean, this is not a great deal. It's not a great deal. So you got to think, man, they ain't have nothing living on dirt floors and they would still get busy. Damn, you got AC and shit. I tell people that the air condition is still relatively new.
Yeah.
When I started college in 2004, I purposely picked a dorm that was non-air conditioned because it was $1,000 less per semester.
Wow.
So I
Yeah,
stayed in a dorm that didn't have AC, and I didn't think nothing about it. It's just like where I lived at, we just had a window unit. Like back in my bedroom, there wasn't no AC. I didn't think nothing about AC. It's like air conditioning.
we don't even have a
The
window
fuck I need that
unit.
for?
We got jack shit. We're in a hot little box right here.
Yeah,
We live in Dust Bowl times in my house.
yeah.
It is.
I mean,
We're way too comfortable. I mean, I'm fine with it. I want us to be comfortable. I often look around at people and I'm like, you couldn't even handle a tiny bit of the world getting real. For most of humanity, people have had to be much more uncomfortable than you've ever been in your life.
oh yeah, there ain't no doubt about that.
Ouch. It's gonna get rough.
Hey, look, there's nothing no better than when it's like, hey, we got to save up crop for the winter, and then here comes hurricane fuck off. They wipe out all your shit, and winter's on the way, and nigga I ain't got no grain. You know what I'm saying?
We
I
have
mean,
we got a higher standard of living than like most kings did in their fucking days.
Yeah.
They might have had a
Oh,
ton of
yeah.
money, but they lived in a dingy fucking castle with gross people, and they took a shower like never.
Yeah.
And their fucking hookers had gonorrhea, and like it was fucking just terrible.
For real. Yeah.
damn, and they didn't
For
know
real.
what
But
to
they
do
had
with
a
it back
lot of
then.
hookers with gonorrhea with all that money.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
They had a lot
That's
of
good
gross
math.
ass
Sure.
fucking meat with fucking no way to freeze it or none of that stuff. Like imagine going through
Oh
life
yeah, so
without a
they salt the shit out
refrigerator.
of it.
Like just fuck right off. What are you talking about?
That's how we got
Yeah, they
like
salt the shit
fermented
out of it.
foods and salty foods and shit. Because you're like, well, it's moldy, but if you just kind of brush that off and salt it, it'll be at least won't kill you.
There it is. I mean, and look, I get it. You can't afford shit, and I understand that. All right, that's a slight problem. But the niggas back in the day couldn't afford shit, and they didn't eat. At
Yeah,
least
there's
they'll
nothing
feed you
around.
now. I mean, you know what I'm saying? At least somebody bring you some. They'll send an EBT card to your house. Back in the day, they want an EBT to send you. It's like, you just starved wherever you were
You're
at.
gonna die now. Dude,
Yeah,
this is why
that was just it.
people sang and danced as well. Because they're like, fuck, I don't know, man. We're hungry. We're all gonna die. We're scared. Like, we better start singing and dancing because otherwise we're gonna cry ourselves to sleep and kill ourselves.
Okay, I think they did that because they hoped that the whatever god they were praying to would send forth some type of food
True, that
or
too.
water if they needed it.
But
Yeah.
people used to have like community fucking dances and shit, like often. You'd like everybody just go. You just said, but can you dance?
Yeah, I saw
No,
Footloose.
Just fucking shake around.
Mm-mm.
Like have fun. We're having fun now. Can you sing? No? Oh, it's cool. Just make noise. Here, this guy's gonna pluck some strings. We're gonna have a good time. And now we're just like, no, we won't even talk to each other, let alone sing
Yeah.
with each other, play with each other.
There we go. Hey, look, we got a good question here from Chariots. How much oil of oregano does a king need to make the clap go away? I'm not sure. I'm not privy on the
Is that
oil of
what you used to
oregano.
make it go away? I did not know that.
It's
Yeah.
more like a dog's left testicle on the full moon and like some shit.
Yeah, some
like
of their
that.
cures were weird. Like I don't think they knew what they were doing.
No.
Didn't they just take and like smash the end of your penis to make the pus come out? Wasn't
They
that
had,
one
like-
of them?
They had like alchemists who would like just come up with bullshit just to keep their
Yeah.
job and not lose their head.
They're like, I'm just trying to get paid while I study weird shit. Here's like a random substance I got you.
I mean, they put leeches
Smear it on
on you.
there.
They give you mercury. They cut you open. It's like, hey man, you can bleed it out. It's like they used to lobotomize you.
Yeah.
Bo, we ain't even close, man. Niggas didn't know what to do back in the day, man. They had no clue. But you get a
Just
scratch on your
lobotomize each
foot, they
other.
like cut the foot off. I mean, you just get one scratch. Scratch on your foot. I don't know what to do with it. They cut the foot off, man. Niggas just walk around with no
I
foot.
love the leeches. Whose idea was that to put
It's
leeches
amazing.
on there?
Don't know, man. It's just hey, that's gonna help you out, bud. Leeches, mercury. It's just like whatever. We cut your foot off. I'm just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So to get to the point where
You
we're
know,
at now,
But you know how they
It's
were
insane.
experimenting
It's
back
pretty good
then, and then
time.
they eventually
It's
kind of,
actually
you
like
know,
a really good time, but everyone thinks it's the worst time. It's amazing.
but they're still doing that. Like Big Pharma's still
oh yeah, that's true.
doing that.
Yeah, they
they've
are
got like
kinda,
the
ain't
new
they?
version of leeches. You know, they're like, try this new leech 2000. It's like, no, that's bullshit.
Well, yeah,
Is Charlie
everybody's got
talking?
it. So
Really
so it's like
changed.
you need to lose weight. Don't. I know that there's an old-fashioned way to do it. Okay, where you go through and you work out, you eat correctly. Okay, but we got this GLP-1 that should help you out. We've got Ozempic that should help you out. GLP-1, Ozempic. Side effects.
Yeah, here's the deal. If you're fucking fat, stop stuffing your goddamn face, you fucking fatty.
Corey, that's
That
a
is
little harsh,
true.
okay?
That is
It's a little
good.
harsh, though. What we
He's
need is
not
we need a
wrong.
good commercial, but we need a good commercial from Serena Williams
if
and
you-
Charles Barkley.
If you got
about
no
how-
willpower, just get some crystal meth and just fucking you're done. There you go. Just smoke some meth. Don't eat for a couple weeks. You'll be fucking fine. Okay. Fucking that's. I don't know that shit's. I think more Ozempic has
do
fucked people
that,
up more than crystal
but-
meth. I guarantee it.
It probably has.
They've been doing meth for hundreds of years.
Well, I mean, I don't know anybody who's sold their ass for GLP-1s.
Not yet. Not yet. But we're working on it. Hey, that body positivity movement, that shit has fucking fell by the wayside. They like,
That went
nigga,
out-
if you fat now, you
out
need to
the
get this
window
GLP-1.
Real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fat bitches, take a hike. Body positivity. Lizzo.
Yeah.
Serena. What?
Serena won't even fat. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No, I know.
Serena Williams started taking it. She won't even fat. I was like, hold on a second. Serena Williams ain't fat. She's like, I take
gigantic, though.
GLP-1.
She is the biggest woman I have ever stood next. She's the biggest woman I've ever stood next to in my life.
She's of the Nephilim stock.
Really fucking big.
Yeah, so they have a look.
All
right,
I
so-
mean,
so-
like, to put her in guys 6 feet, 215.
She was she's probably about 210. She's pretty big. Yeah, she's pretty big.
Big.
Uh,
For a girl, like even like muscle, very big.
all right, so to close out, they said that this should be wrapping up pretty soon as far as this particular. One person called it a war. One person called it a conflict, and another person called it operation. So I'm not sure which one it is.
It's a military action.
Yeah, but this should be wrapping up. They said in about 5 weeks. Okay.
Where the
That's
fuck predict
our,
that? You think Iran's gonna stop blowing shit up in 5 weeks? Like, good fucking luck with that prediction.
Corey, they said 5. They said 5 weeks. Everybody's looking to update. Okay. Everybody for everything's looking at an update. All right. And so here's the update. All right. In about 5 weeks, we'll have this thing wrapped up for you. Okay. I mean, I was supposed to call up. What's the update? Well, when are we going to be done? I'd say probably in about 3 more weeks, give or take a week.
What is
Okay,
that?
sounds good.
Right in time for Easter or what? What are we doing? here?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Maybe wait for more closer towards Memorial Day. Maybe, potentially.
But that's what they said. I saw a guy,
Yeah.
like a high-ranking military guy getting interviewed, and he was like, they're like, how long? 2 weeks? And he's like, 2 weeks, might be a little bit longer, might be a little bit shorter. I'm like, I mean, I get it. You can't really talk about it, but it's not going to be shorter than 2 weeks. Let's just get real.
Well, I mean, allegedly
It's
everything's
whenever
decimated.
Iran
Okay.
decides they want to stop bombing the fuck out of you.
Anytime I hear, was it Headspath, whatever his name is, get up there, he always talks about the decimation. All right. He's brought that up multiple times. Decimated the Navy, decimated their infrastructure, decimation, destruction. I mean, he's all the D's. Okay. I mean, he's hitting us with them. So I mean, from what
loves
he's
the D.
saying, it sound, and he might love the D. Okay. But from what he's saying, it sounds like it should be over in short order with all this decimation and destruction
Yeah.
that's going down. Sound like a
he's a
short
liar,
order or
though.
short order type
That's the
type
problem.
deal. You know, they said, hey,
Problem is he's full of shit.
and that's fair enough. But they said, hey, we're able to get stuff through the Strait of Hormuz. It's like, well, maybe not as safely as we thought we were getting it through the Strait,
Yeah.
but everything's straight. Okay, everything's straight. We're good. We're all good. Except
I
gas
don't
went up
think
$1
so.
in fucking a week. And
Which is
Y'all still
which is
selling me the
bullshit
gas that y'all had
propaganda
2
manipulation.
months ago. I'm trying to figure out why you went up $1 already. They won't nothing that there's nothing else in the US that'll get people more riled up than when their gas goes up $1.
And
Okay.
eggs.
Yeah.
They're
Folks
pissed about
will start
eggs.
cutting up. All right.
It's crazy though, because like whatever, it is bullshit that the gas is more expensive and it is propaganda and it doesn't make any sense at all materially. But it is pretty fucked up that like 100% of leftists are like, this is fucking crazy. These prices are insane. And it's like everything costs exactly what it did under Biden. Like nothing has actually changed. Shit went down a little and now it's going back up a little. They're exactly on par. There's like the same fucking price for everything. In fact, some stuff's a bit cheaper still, and they're still freaking the fuck out. Like, this is so bad. Trump's so bad, man. Like, you guys are so stupid. So stupid.
Well, they say that the 200. Uh-huh.
I wish they'd be upset that their politicians are raping, murdering, and eating children.
Well, that they do too,
They
but they
should be
think it's
mad
only the
about that.
Republicans. So only the Republicans are bad.
We can live with that if we get some of the things we want. Look, I mean, there's some things you got to be able to live with. But yeah, they say that the quote unquote the $200 a mark per barrel spells economic doom for the entire world. So I'm all for it. All right, let's just go ahead and let's just go on blow this thing up. Okay. Look, if you're gonna take me to the end, let's go on and get there. Y'all keep fucking around with me. I want to go on and get to it. Okay. I mean, stop. Either get to the end or damn stop cutting up and let's get back to where we're at.
Oil's been in 2007, 2008. Oil was like $150 a barrel, and if you adjust for inflation, it's like 200. You know, in today's, so it's been there before. Wasn't great, but we've been there before. Like
they said it's economic collapse. They said it's the end.
Not that, but well, it's not going to be great. It might actually be an economic collapse in that it triggers the banks, anybody who's highly leveraged, and throws them off, and then that has a cascading effect that like takes everything else down. But $200 a barrel for oil, like we can deal with that if we have to, but it's not going to be. But when you add that on top of everything else, it's not great.
It's not pretty. It's not pretty. Well, look, guys, we appreciate everybody being with us. Hey, in 4 or 5 weeks, we'll be out of this, and you'll be able to enjoy your Memorial weekend. Okay,
Yeah,
sun and fun. You'll be able to have
over in
get your charcoal. Yeah, get your charcoal, and you know what I'm saying. Get your grill ready.
Time for beginning of baseball season.
Yeah, we got a White House card coming up for the UFC. You know, they fight Sunday night. So on June the 14th. So I mean, hey, everything's gonna be great. We're here. We're in it. And we appreciate everybody for being with us.
America.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry about the Rumble stream, but fuck Rumble. I don't know what the deal is with Rumble. It won't act right, okay? But I will post it to Rumble later. But I don't know why it won't act right. Sometimes it'll stream up there, and then sometimes it just be like, no. And today was a no. All right. So I make sure I let people know, hey, we stream Sundays, 5 p.m. Eastern, unless otherwise noted. If for some reason you don't see it pop on Rumble, know that you got other avenues. We've got YouTube. I know people hate it, but it's okay. But we also got X. All right. You can go to X. And you can also go to Twitch. I don't know how I'm still on Twitch. All right. Because I thought that they just kicked people off just for saying anything. But somehow stuff still shows up there. So that is an avenue that you can go to. Guys, we're going to hit the round table. I want to know if anybody's got anything new. Charlie, go ahead and kick us off.
My YouTube channel. Go find it. Okay. I've got it at Macroaggressions now. I had Matt Raymer from Content Safe repopulate all the episodes like in the correct order slowly, like 3 a day. And so I got all my backlog catalog filled in on YouTube now. 4.5 years that I was off. So you can go over to YouTube if you're over there. I mean, I'd prefer you watch it somewhere else, but you know, if that's where you are, it's available now. Activist Post. Oh, just opened up the Activist Post Substack at Activist Post. just took control of that from the previous owners that had it. So getting that up and running in the next couple days. Check it out. Macroaggressions.io.
Okay. All right, cool. Lindsay, what we got?
Yeah, I just did a bonus episode today for the astrology of the week, which is looking interesting. It's equinox already this Friday. Spring starts this Friday already. So if you're interested, got also the event that I always do on equinoxes and solstices. You can go sign up for that and join us and all my shows and everything on every podcast platform. Rogue Soul. You can also go to roguesoul.org to book with me, get my books, and see all the stuff.
There it is. See all the stuff.
All the stuff.
Cory, tell them about a new book you got. Let them know something.
With
Show
a
them the
dope
cover.
cover.
There you go.
Sorry.
I know you got. Ain't you got the book in front of you? Show them the cover.
Oh my God, I gotta get up. Fuck.
Damn it, Cory! Hey, you see what I'm saying? Cory's been a little bit under the weather, guys. We're trying to take it easy on him.
I know, poor Cory.
He's trying to take it easy on him. bloodyhistory.substack.com.
Cory, you have to date a witch so she can heal you all the time. Sorry.
This is true. Yeah, Warner from
Yeah.
History, Volume 1. New shit.
Look at that.
Uh,
Ooh, look at all the
is that the-
documents.
is that one the soft cover, Cory?
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, so that's the soft cover because he wasn't happy with the hard cover.
No, it looks like dog shit. Fuck Amazon. I'm gonna have to go through Barnes and Noble, and then your motherfucker's gonna have to pay like $50-$60 for the goddamn hardcover. So that's what's gonna end up happening. Fucking sucks.
Okay, but guys,
This doesn't even feel as good as the last book. I put a book out 6 months ago. This doesn't feel as quality as that book 6 months ago.
They're
The cover
just
is
getting
okay.
noticeably thicker on the other cover. This is much thinner than the last book I put out. So Amazon is
Sweet.
cheaping up those cocksuckers.
Oh, okay. So soft cover is currently available on Amazon.
Nothing's available. No, it's not. Nothing's available.
Oh, it's
this
not?
ain't available. No, you gotta be a pimp to have
Oh, I
one of these.
thought. I thought you put it out. Oh, okay. You didn't put it out.
No.
Why not?
Motherfucker, I gotta have a second book. It's volume 1 and 2.
Man,
They're coming out the
that's
same
what I
day.
know, but you could do volume 1 with
Use your
anticipation to volume
illusion
2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, same day. Same day, motherfuckers. It's the same book. It's one book and 2 books, okay? Because I couldn't fit it all in one because Amazon limits me to 550 pages. I needed at least another 250 pages beyond that. So I had no choice but to split it as close as I could. The
You have
next
to do
one's gonna-
that thing
It's
too,
not
where
gonna
you
even work out. This one's only this one's 350 pages, give or take. The next one's going to be at least 400. I can already tell. So I tried
You
to
have to
get
do
it
that
as close
thing.
as I could.
release it on like whatever it is. It's like a Tuesday at like
Okay.
midnight or something, and whatever category you buy instantly like 100 of your own copies, and now you're #1 bestseller in that category. And now you can screenshot that and be like, see, #1 bestseller, me right here.
Really? If I did that
Yeah.
on Amazon, I can buy 100 copies of my own shit.
That's what I didn't know you could do that. And then some girl I know was
At
like, I was a
retail?
bestseller. And I wrote her, I was like, well, how did you do that? That's amazing. And she was like, oh, it's just like a trick. You just figure out whatever the time to refresh the fucking lists. Like that's when you post your new book and you buy all these copies and you jump up to #1. And say, but maybe that's so popular now that it's not easy to do. I don't know. But all the people out there who are saying
Wow.
I was #1 in this, I was bestseller, that's what they're doing. That's all.
And there we go.
We did it because Jeff has a big audience.
Oh, see, there's
Okay.
that too.
Well, there you go. Well, look, buy the fucking
mean,
book
everybody needs to
whenever
buy a bunch of books.
whenever Cory decides to drop it. Buy the damn thing. Buy his first one, okay? Wonder from History. It's already out. You can buy it. You can buy it today. Buy it today. Lee Harvey Oswald in black and white. Buy that one. So 2 books. He's gonna have his 3rd book. So yeah, I mean, y'all get right. bloodyhistory.substack.com, CoryHughes.org, meetxq420.com. Appreciate everybody for being with us. We'll catch y'all next week.